Next. Let's see. Let's quit out. Okay. Now, what shall we play next, I wonder? Should we play... Do you want me to play me a bit of Railroads, maybe? With the Railroads, perhaps? Don't know. What do you think? Let's have a look. Could do some Railroads. Let's see. Oh, I reinstalled Sniper Elite V2. Great fun that is. That mad scientist game thingy. Are you talking about Evil Genius? That's exactly what you're talking about. And that, sir, is a wonderful suggestion. Oh, we could do some Kerbal as well. Oh. I'm not going to go too late because I've got to be up early in the morning because I've got a friend coming over. Yes, I have friends. Yes, I do occasionally leave the house. I don't know whether or not...
Right, listen up, team.
Listen up,
There have
team.
been reports of a new player in the underground.
Really?
I don't know who it is. They're organised, motivated, and building a team of henchmen and minions, the like of which the world has never seen before. This person is attempting to become an evil genius.
Sir,
What is it, Perkins?
would you say that the evil genius would have an underground lair, sir?
Would appear not, Perkins. However, I fear it's only a matter of time.
What do evil lairs look like, sir?
Well, Perkins, if I were to build an evil lair, not that I would, you understand, I'd design an evil lair, the like of which the world had never seen. Probably build it into a mountain, Perkins. Underground. Throw in a barracks for the men, and a control room to organize the away teams. And a strong room, of course. Store all my ill-gotten gains.
Oh, don't get technical.
Probably have to build some recreation items for the men. They get disloyal, you know. Maggots.
Would you build traps, sir?
Hundreds of them, Perkins. Don't want agents snooping around while they're taking over the world. I'd build
A lady friend. No, I can't afford her.
From prying eyes. Camouflage.
It's one of my best mates coming over.
It's a good thing you're not an evil genius, sir.
Don't be such a damn fool, Perkins. Right, team, you have your orders. Get out there and find me a madman.
No, there's no need to. He's already streaming. Thanks, Thunder. Considering you're from the north, you're not in a position to criticise anybody, thank you. So, do we do a new game, or should we carry on with the live stream one we were doing? Let's carry on with the live stream one and see where we're up to. Oh, see you later, Kashido. Very nice Russian caster, Kashido. Cool guy. Great accent. Right, so let's turn that off there. And so this is this bit here. So let's see. So we've got to get the crime lords. Perkins. Okay, so there's the training area. And I'm pretty sure that we had a larger area than that, but never mind, we'll wait and see. So you can see the Uber trap is already set up. Oh, that's going around a bit fast. I love this game so much. Also, guys, I don't know if you're aware, on Facebook, Evil Genius Online is now available. And I played in the beta. And it's good fun. It's a good giggle. Right, so, what we're going to need here is we're going to need a staff room that's staffed. Like so. Actually, what we need is that. Like so. Actually, more there. And then over here, we'll have the mess hall. And then down here, we have the infirmary. Or at least we will eventually. Now, over here, we will have the inner rectum, sorry, the inner sanctum. And that will go in, let's put him in there, I think.
New home build order confirmed.
Yeah, exactly, from Norfolk. Okay, so essentially the gist of the game is you are an evil genius. Firstly, let me play you the menu music. Great music, and it actually changes every time. Anyway, so that is the now. So what happens, right, is you start off with a completely empty base. Or this is all rock, and so you hollow it out, and you've got various rooms, and you have all these nefarious plans. So this is the world map, which is where all your nefarious plans are, you see. So you can actually send out your minions to do your evil bidding, and there are missions that you can do, like that one, for example, and that enables you to get certain loot, certain advantages, additional money. You can steal money, but as you steal money, so what's known as your heat goes up. So your the enemies or the forces of good actually start paying attention to you, which, needless to say, is not a good thing. So what happens is that you then start to have to devise things like traps to trap the enemy agents and stop them getting into your base, because they can get into your base, they can move your people, they can corrupt your people, they can do all sorts of things, they can steal your money, all sorts of things. So this is an Uber trap, right? Now, what happens here is you've got these things here, which are essentially what's known as blowers, okay? And all they do is they just blow air. But when somebody gets caught in one of those traps, they get blown in that direction, yeah? So if you have one there, you see there's 3 there, there's 3 there, there's 3 there, there's 3 there. He'll just get blown round and round. Now, every time he hits a trap, you get money, like 2,500. So every time he hits one, and it just keeps going up. So what happens is this thing here becomes a money-making machine for you. And the idea is that you get guys like this. This is agents here. You see, now this guy, because they're marked for assassination, is going to go in and try and beat the shit out of them. Possibly? I don't know. There we go. So you can see they're now getting into a fight. And we're at yellow alert, which basically means... Oh, there we go. Guy's now died. So we can go to red alert. Listen to this. Which basically means that all of my minions, of which there are not many of them, god damn it, because we need to get more in. So let's get in some more. You can see we've got capacity here, but it's costing us 4,500 or 4,000 for every single minion that comes in. Okay, but red alert means that minions will arm themselves and shoot on sight of any person who is not a member of the evil organisation. Now, if we come out of there, so you can see here, essentially loads of minions have just turned up, and they're just kicking the shit out of all these agents. So you can see a big punch up going on. You see, there we go, there's another one going down, and there's another guy dead. And down it goes. Now, you can see here, right, this is a body bag. It has an area of effect, and it actually lowers the stats of the minion. So if we look at one of these guys here, right, you can see he's got all these various stats, and they can lower. So you can see the stats starting to go a bit lower. That's his attention, that's his strength, that's his intelligence, that's his loyalty. And so you can have agents who work on their loyalty and try and coax your guys away. So what we've got is these are doors which are all, when I've got guards, are all going to be level 4. Now the reason for that is that when they're level 4, there's all that, you can see these ones here, right? So anyone can use this door. That even means enemy agents. Number 2 basically means only your minions and henchmen can use it, but enemy agents can break through them. Level 3 basically means only your evil self, which will be this fella. Now, one thing he can do is he can mention, or you can see here, look, this is the problem that these guys have got. They've lost some of their attention, and he's got an area of effect. He'll then restore their levels of attention, and these guys will get back to work. So, what you can also do is, in order to... Ah, there we go. In order to... Oh, there we go. Basically, in order to encourage the workers to work more, or work faster, you can basically assassinate them in front of their mates. So it's your way, basically, of ensuring loyalty and ensuring that the organisation is working properly. So, as you can see, that is it. You've also got power options here as well. So you have these power options, and you can see down the left here, this is how much power I've got available, this is how much power I'm using. If for whatever reason that goes yellow, it means that these things will start getting warm. And if you look at here, you can see here there's wear. Once they get down to 0 wear, they'll explode, they'll catch fire, they'll set fire to loads of other things as well. So, what we also need to consider doing is, you can put stuff in the corridor, and we're going to put fire extinguishers in, because they will be ever so helpful in dealing with any outbreaks of fire, obviously. Can't put one there, we'll put him there. And let's see, we'll put another one. Let's see, can we put it there? There we go. So, that's all that there. Now, you can see here, the money is currently set to 0, but we get a new recruit every 60 seconds. And that can actually increase or decrease. Now, if you look back on here, there's an intruder. See, look, now. See that? He's just set off the Uber trap. Now, what will happen is that if we set this to level 1 door, and set this to a level 1 door, he'll probably walk through it, which is exactly what happened. We set it to a level 3, and now, look, watch. So as soon as he steps on it, there we go, I've just got some money for that. He'll start walking around, and he'll set off one of the traps, and then, there we go, he manages to dodge out of the way because he's a ninja. But he will eventually lose concentration and set one of the traps off. There we go. See, so he's managing to stay out of the way of it. But the less smart people, like this tourist, whoops-a-daisy, no, go, there we go. Damn it, I wanted those tourists to go in there because they keep setting things off. There we go, there he goes. See, look. Round he goes, and that all earns me money. So those tourists, unfortunately, are going to have to die. So he will now be set to level 3. And we'll kill some tourists. And the thing is, as you can see, when you kill one of the tourists, they start panicking. Which is kind of what you want. So if we can get her to panic in that direction, through that door, she'll keep setting that off. Come on, panic. Oh, you bitch. So they're going to go and hunt her down. So hopefully they'll be able to do something about it. And look, there you go, that guy's going round. Every time he goes round, I get money. The more people you have in there going round, the better. Now, the only drawback that you have with this trap is that they can see these pads. So that means what happens is eventually they'll start destroying them, and then they'll all catch fire, and you'll have to rebuild them all again. So what you want to do is get it to a situation where you're actually building the sensors that set off the trap outside of the actual trap. Unfortunately, we don't have that option at the moment, but we will get there eventually. So, you can set both of those to run, and what we'll also then do is we'll create the infirmary in here. So here's the infirmary there. Doesn't have to be that big, as you can see. We could have it there if need be, like so. And then it gives us plenty of options. So there we go. So what will happen is these guys will basically bring dynamite. They've got to take money out of here. You see this thing here. And then they'll take the briefcase out to here. And then they'll pick up dynamite. And then they'll bring that dynamite back in. And use it to blow holes in this rock. It's not alpha, it's not beta, it's just an old game. 2004. but it's fantastic. I love this game. I've played this game through to completion 9 times, and I will continue to play it. Let's set that to level 3, because if you set that to level 3, right, what you can also do is you can put traps in here, like poison gas traps, you see. And let me show you the circuit, right? So what happens is you can see that everything is keyed off of this here, yeah? So you can see there, that's the whole circuit going round. So he steps on any one of these, it sets off that one, which is linked to that one, and everything else is then linked in order to it. You see? And that's how it works. So when somebody sets that off there, which he will do eventually, or somebody will, then the circuit will complete, and all the blows, there we go, all the blows go for a set period of time. And off he goes again. Now, the advantage, and off he goes again. See, people keep setting it off. This guy keeps setting it off over here. There we go, and off it goes. So away he goes. Now, what you can actually do is you can actually do it such a way where you put like intelligence gas and loyalty gas there, and it saps their loyalty and it saps their intelligence, so they can't actually figure a way out of the trap, and so they're stuck in there forever. So there we go. That guy's now breached that door. He's actually broken that door because he's a burglar. If you look here, there we go. See Mr. Ryan, who is currently a pathetic Sabre burglar. Now, for those of you who are wondering, Sabre, there are various different members of the Justice Forces. So up here you have Patriot in the Americas, you have Smash down in South America, you have Sabre in Europe, and you have Smash obviously there as well, you have Sabre there, you have Hammer in Russia, and then you have Anvil over here in the East. So you can see there, this guy is trying to break in. Now, if we change this to a level 1 door, he'll probably get bored, but then he'll be attracted back by this level 3 door. So what you can actually do is switch that to a level 1 door. He'll then walk straight through it, and then you switch it to a level 3 door behind him. And now he's got to break his way back in again, and he'll get very upset. But he'll then start walking around, and he'll then set the traps off. And off he goes. Ladies, fellas. So, they're now generating me money, so the more I can get in there, the better. But, because these are ninja, eventually it's going to get to the point where he's going to start destroying stuff, so we need to prepare for that. What's this? That's a spy. Let's get him killed. So, now the one thing is, that I have noticed, is that none of these guys are currently armed. Now, what happens is that when somebody's set to yellow alert, all minions will carry pistols. That's essentially the plan. So I always have it set to yellow alert, so that all my minions are always armed with pistols at all times. Oh, look, they're going around again. You see, every time you see that little thing there, genius, genius, that means more money in the bank for me. What day does Mouse stream? Normally a Wednesday, I think, or Tuesday. I'm not 100% certain. So here is the rest area for the minions. So what we do is we create a staff room with some comfy chairs in it. Now, why can't we create it there? Oh, yes, we can. So we'll put a comfy chair there, and a comfy chair there, and a comfy chair there, and then we'll put a table tennis table there, and we'll put a drinks machine at the far end. So we'll put another table tennis table there. So essentially this enables the minions to relax and unwind after a heavy day of brutalizing the enemy. And what we're going to do is we're going to right click and we're going to move this item down to here. Like that. There we go. So that's going to be moved. Now, this is the training area. So you can see here, this is where we're going to train the guards, and you get these little training punch bags, as they're known. So you can hold down the shift button and just keep clicking it, and it will just keep buying the same thing there, like so. Yeah. Now we also want to get a laboratory workshop. This is to train technicians. So we'll put those two in there, and then down the bottom here we want the school desk. Now what happens is that the school desk is used to train valets. Now, what? He's just deserted. Nobody deserts my organisation. The only way you leave my organisation is in a body bag. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact. As you can see, there we go. So he's going to basically be assassinated by almost everybody. And what we can actually do is we can just set that to level 3 so that nobody can get through. Oh, bugger. I thought that was going to stop him. But anyway, he's going to get intercepted, hopefully. There we go. Some of these guys have got pistols because they've stopped, and down he goes. So there we go. He got his end result. He's left the organisation. Perhaps not the way he kind of had in mind, but you know. Thems are the breaks, me old China. So, you can see on the minimap, you can see obviously these things, these are the tourists. So you can either create places to keep the tourists amused, or you can just do what I do and kill all of them. So, we want some stuff in the mess hall. So we want the counter there, and we want that item there, and then you have a thing called a time clock, and that enables you to actually put people into that area, and you can actually specify how many people you want in a particular area. So it's always manned or whatever. So you do that similar here. So you'd say, I always want somebody in this particular room because this is my area where I keep all my enemies. You see? So we'll also then put another holding cell in, and we'll put in another handgun cabinet and another rifle cabinet. Now these are security desks. Now what happens with the security desks is you can see that they actually control these cameras. Now what happens with that is the fact that if you see on these cameras you've also got speakers. Now you can see there's an area of effect of speaker. So if for whatever reason somebody breaks into the thing and your camera picks them up, you can say, as soon as you mark them for attention, all the people in this area will hear it through the speakers, and they will then attack. So you can set it up so you can have multiple desks, which is what we will do, and you can have it so that, for example, only these guys in this area respond to any issues relating to this area. Any areas relating to interior, like here for example, could be another security desk and will only be responded to by people inside the interior area here. And you can also then do similar, so you can say, okay, I want them to actually also be able to deal with people outside as well. Yes, I'm confused as to why the tourists come. They're not bright, let's just say. So here's the infirmary. Now what you do is you can create a couple of pharmacy booths like so, just to allow people to heal themselves up. And we'll put that in there as well so that people can do what they need to do. Now, we will also put that in as a power plant. We're not going to use it yet, but we're just putting it in there. We will be using it at some point. I just want to make sure I don't forget it. So, oh, another deserted minion. Goodbye. So, we're going to move this guy around. Now, what you can also do is you can get loot later on. And loot has area of effects on it. And then what happens is you can actually use that loot to keep the level or the happiness of people suitable. So you can put it in here so that everybody basically replenishes their good stats as quickly as possible. Is essentially one way of doing it. Now, what we're going to also do is I want to move that to there and that to there because I don't want them going through the infirmary that way. And then basically it will only, so it will just block off that area. Now, what we can actually also check on here is you can see the capacity of the minions is now 90. So we can, as you can see here, order more minioni areas. So you get essentially a new minion or so for every new locker that you put in. See, so I'm increasing the numbers of lockers available. You see? So, now guys, bear in mind that this game is on Steam and is probably about £4 to £6. I cannot recommend it highly enough. I love this game so much. There you go. So, And that guy's job there is to basically feed people. So you can see he's in there doing the feeding. And that will be the doodah. Means that either somebody's broken in or somebody's broken out. Yep, there we go. There's the ninja. Now the thing is, because he's been in there, he's seen nothing of my organisation. So to him, he's just been going round and round in the corridor for the last, you know, hour or two. So he's going to probably bugger off and think, okay, well, what the hell's going on there? And we don't have to worry about him. As soon as he gets through to this area, then we can deal with him. So, as you can see, we have valets, we have no technicians, we have guards, okay? Now, what happens is that minions get trained into valets, technicians, and guards. Guards get trained into that one, and then those ones get trained into that one. So there's a definite hierarchy. Now, the way you get guards is by doing a mission. Now, that is a member of the Justice Forces. See, so a Hammer Justice agent, they will kill your minions in that area and stop anything that's going on. So you can see Smash Justice presence there as well. So, what we need to do first, you can see there's another one over there as well, is we need to get some people out there. So you can see here, 2 workers are required. So you click on that, and I always put a few extra in there as well. Now, that's where they're going in order to get the training area. Now, down here is where we can capture the guards. So we need to put in an additional, you can see it adding there, we'll put 6 in there in total. Now, over here, you also have another area for the technician, which is the other one we need to get. Now, you can see here, heat and notoriety, okay? Look at these areas, top right hand corner, see that heat bar? How much heat you have in a particular area is dependent on how many evil missions you decide to do in that area, and there'll be lots more to come. So yes I was that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Yes, I need to follow up on that. I did discuss it. I might actually put it in the Q&A for the 5k. How would that sound if we did a 5k, did the Q&A, and then we announced the competition for the design of a new playthrough for Evil Genius, where the winner basically will design the base for the first part, and also another winner will probably design the base for the second part, so we have essentially 2 winners. How does that sound to you guys? So let's put some people in there as well. Now, one thing to notice, as soon as you send them out, they actually run out of the base and they disappear off to the boat, which is down here, which it will appear eventually. Brain slugs, because why not, indeed. Although, I would argue, Deuce, you probably need a brain first before you'll get a brain slug, but that's minor details. So you can see here, 2 guys looking to break in. Let's see if this guy sets this off again. No, he hasn't yet. But these guys aren't moving around. Let's let him out and let the other 2 in. Okay, put that back to level 3. They'll turn straight around and think, oh, that's interesting. I must look at that. See, they've got no kind of heat on them at all. Now, see that little section there? That blue bar means they're looking around, but they haven't actually found anything suspicious. So they can take a look around, you know? I mean, but if he decides to steal something, because, I mean, we could just be a bank for all he knows. If this guy here, like, for example, decides to break in, this infiltrator, as you can see, he's trying to spanner his way into the place. He's trying to look as nonchalant as possible. Aha, you see, now he's sneaking through, now that the doors have opened, you see. Now, this guy could be a problem. He's now locked in that area, because that door's going to close, but it opens automatically when my minions walk through, you see. So, at this current moment, he's now going to try and break into there. This guy's probably going to go all the way back here, and end up over here. So, let's see if this guy can walk straight in. Yes, he can. Let's shut the door behind him. He's mad. He's mad. He's bad. And he's dangerous to know. And this guy. See? There we go. We've literally tagged him for termination immediately. And if there were guards in this corridor, which there will be eventually, they would all rush to beat the crap out of him. So first things first, let's get some more people in. That needs to be put up to 5 valets. Now, when you put that number up beyond the number there, that means that they will now basically go and train more valets, which is essentially what we're looking for. Deuce, you should, mate. This game used to play on my P4 3 gig. It's fantastic. So there we go. That's the limit of troops there. So that guy's dead, and his body is now being carried off, as you can see. Now, this is obviously the storage area. Now, what happens with the storage area is the fact that when body bags are hung in the fridge, it basically means that their area of effect has no effect. There is none whatsoever. So that's how you restrict the effects that the body bags have on people. So, first things first, let's go and check what's going on, because the guys are in there. Let's commence that mission. Let's commence that mission. And let's commence that mission. So we are going to do 3 missions at the same time. And if you click here, you can click on there, you see? You can see that slowly going round. Now, let me tell you about the risk and the heat. So obviously, the higher the risk, the higher the heat and the notoriety. And you can see down the bottom here, this is the notoriety under which I am regarded by the justice groups. So currently I'm harmless because I've hardly done anything. However, that will change over the course of time, and as you generate more heat in certain areas, I'm going to generate... See, look, my heat's up quite high in that area because I'm doing things and because I've got people there. There's heat up high, heat there as well. That'll probably go up even higher, which means that once it goes beyond a certain level, it means that I will essentially get enemy agents investigating the island. Now, here is a mission, you see. So what happens is that you have to actually complete that mission by sending those guys over there, and those missions can actually get you money, they can get you additional notoriety, see heat, notoriety, risk 1, all that kind of stuff. So those are missions we're going to do later, but this one is the one we're doing to get the library to enable our minions to train and improve. You've obviously got this one over here, Fishy Business as well, which plays fantastic music in the background when you complete the mission. So I'm going to send some guys over there as well. If for whatever reason you need a new valet, then you can capture that maid and get the a valet trained again. So this guy needs to die. Now you see that options there. You can either remove the tag, you can mark them for let's mark him for capture. So basically he will be captured.
Hola, this is the Smashville Service. Citizens in all Smash territories are being urged to remain vigilant as the spate of kidnappings continues. Skilled civilians are being spirited away by the evil organizations for an unknown purpose. In an off-the-record comment, one Smash official said that the chances of rescuing the hostages were slim to none.
Well, there you go. So now this guy here.
Attention! This is an Anvil World Service transmission. The chairman begs his loyal citizens to be on the lookout for suspicious foreigners on Chinese soil. The evil organization continues to prey on our civilians, perhaps hoping to somehow exploit their skills. The chairman assures you that these infidels will be stopped, and the party will once more be triumphant.
Well, there you go. Can't really say any better than that, can you? So now you can see, right, that what's happened is this guy's been marked for capture, yeah? So he's then going to be essentially put into one of these jails eventually. I don't know why he's just been left there. So let's see. He'll probably get recaptured again.
You want this one alive?
Now this is Lord Kane. Now he's one of my henchmen. Now you can see he has 3 lives. If he gets taken down by a super agent, then essentially what happens is that he loses one of those lives. Once he loses all 3, he dies. But he does have special abilities. So like he can do Psychic Terror, and he can do Smooth Operator and stuff like that, and you'll get to see that. So you will get other minions later on as well. Now, you can see the reason why he didn't get put in there, let's just put him back to death, is because this guy has just been brought in. So now what happens is once they're in there, once they are in there, you can then interrogate them. Now, radio.
This is Pacific FM, and I'm Larry Driscoll, keeping you up to date with regional events from California all the way up to Alaska. The story on everyone's lips today is the big felony committed earlier. No one knows who's responsible yet, but everyone's got a theory. Isn't that right, Bill? Haha, yeah. Even the penguins in Alaska got a theory, Larry. Penguins are from the South Pole, Bill. Damn it, Larry. Why do you always show me up on air?
Okay. Whatever. So what we're going to do now is we've got the library as well. So we're going to take this little spot like so and turn that into a library. And we'll build that as well. So, let's see. Ah, there we go. Bit of a fight going on. He's no more. Right. There we go. And that guy. What? Oh, for God's sake. That's the technician. So, what will happen is this guard. What will happen, as soon as you've marked that as being interrogated, it will send a minion over who will basically pick him up. Let's watch him. And we'll take the guard over to be interrogated on the interrogation chair, which we'll get to watch. So we're going to watch the interrogation. You'll see a little bit of Michael Jackson probably in here as well. No, maybe not. Now what will happen is that when he kills him, this guy will turn into a guard. There we go. He's now a guard. So, first thing we do is we go, loads of guards! We want him to train loads of guards, which means we have to turn down the number of minions. So if we turn that down, because we've only got a certain capacity. There we go. There we go. So, now what will happen is that that guy will go and arm himself over here. Hello. See? There we go. So he's now armed, and because he's set to yellow alert, he will carry that gun with him at all times. He will carry it with him at all times when he's a guard anyway. It's just minions don't carry weapons with them at all times unless you've set it to yellow alert. Promote Pete Schaefer. I can't promote him. He's a guard. He's off to train people. I have no control over where he goes. So, he is going to take part in a training exercise. Now, where's he going? Oh, for God's sake, people. So we're waiting for the appointed minion to come and be trained. Is that him? No? Okay. So we'll come back to that. Now, meanwhile, this guy needs to be interrogating. And you can actually have multiple interrogation devices, as you will see. So, here we go, the archives. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a couple of reading tables, like so. And this will just help people improve all sorts of things. There we go. So that will help our troops keep their reading levels relatively good. Okay, so let's see. That's looking okay. We could probably make that a little bit bigger at some point, but we don't need to worry about it. Actually, you know what we will do? Is we could build some more archive like that, you see. So it gives us just a little bit more space. And we'll also do the same here. And we'll put some more inner sanctum on the end, like so. Now, what we shall do, obviously, once that is built, let's just get rid of that. You right-click to remove them. What you can also do is do question mark, and it will tell you who of your minions is actually putting that item in place. Now, one thing you can actually do, oh, he looks very relaxed, is that if you want something built as a high priority, let's watch the interrogation. See, look, he's having a smoke, and the other guy doesn't get one. There we go, he's finished it off. What? Uh-oh. Red alert. Kale Mendez is departing. What? He can't depart, he's only just got here. There we go, they're all dead. That's good. So, Kale Mendez is going to get captured. We'll stick him in prison for a bit and let him stew. So there's the guard. He's off to get armed. Ah, here we go. Training. Guy, he's training him on the kick dummy, see? Look. Good. See, and he's training. And if you click on this guy here, you can see him training up to be a guard. I love the animation in this game. It's fantastic. Look at it. No, I don't believe you can rename them. So, the more of these training things you have, the more people you can essentially train up, or more guards. Now you can see we've only got 2 guards, but as we get more guards over the course of time, then we'll be in a better situation. So, as you can see, the situation is looking okay. These guys are continuing to do their food thing. You see here, you've got that little power area. We've got this area here. And then obviously... Now, one thing that's helpful. Look at these guys. Masses of them. Let's turn that to a level 1 door. In you go, gents. Shut the door behind you. In the meantime, they'll go round and round and round and generate me loads of money. And the door closes behind them. Congratulations, you fools. Look at that, see? Look, money going up. Wunderbar. Exactly what I want. So, now, as you can see, what we can actually do is you can also set bookmarks. Oh, they're perfect. Want them. Want them. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Because they'll panic as soon as you lock the door behind them. And then they'll keep setting off the device. Come on, come on, come on. Perfect. Panic. There we go. They start panicking. And they'll keep running around until they die. Constantly panicking. See, look, panic, panic. And then, even though these guys are the smart ones, they'll keep setting it off. And they'll keep generating me loads of money. So, there we go. See, one guy set it off. Round they go. And then this guy will continue panicking. See, there we go. She'll go panicking. And then this guy will set it off. And so the more people I can trap in that point, the better. So, as you can see, there's the money. That will slowly increase over the course of time. What we will do is we'll actually get the money out of the way of thing, and we'll get rid of this entire corridor. So that what will happen is this will become a disguised entrance, and this will look like the entrance to an evil base. And all it will do is it will lead straight into the Uber trap. No, they won't, Rihanna. No, these people were considerably less slutty. Okay. Let's see. There's one there. One there. Got another there. Another there. Okay, so you can see now additional forces being trained. You can see here. So look, we've got 5 guards, and we're still building more guards, or still training more guards. So now the thing is, right? These guys here are known as social minions. Yeah. So if for whatever reason these guys here end up getting run down, tired, all the rest of it, social minions will come in and try and help them. Yeah? Oh dear. And what happens as a result of that? You, sir, need to die horribly. So these guys are going to die horribly. There we go. And those guys will probably panic when they see somebody being murdered. There we go. Yeah, bullet fire. No, they've actually managed to make it out. Oh, look, more idiots. And you can see that red bar? That means they've seen something suspicious. And you can see what they'll do is they'll take pictures of body bags. See? There you go, see? Which means they've seen something suspicious. And now we have to kill them. And that's why I keep it a yellow alert, so these guys have all got pistols. See? And then they can basically take down as many people as possible. That guy also needs to die, because I don't want him sniffing around. See what I mean? Look, look, this is what happens, see? This is stuff being broken by the enemy agents, see? So things catch fire. And so what we'll do is we'll put a thing down there. And a thing down there, and this guy comes running in. Only these guys can use the fire extinguishers. Larry Diaz has deserted. Goodbye. Die horribly. But he's probably going to make it because he's close to the exit. So, never mind. Joe Corey as well. You can die too. Doubt he'll make that. No, no, he's going to get intercepted midfield. Not going to make it in time. Oh, he died before. He died right at the exit. These guys can die too. Because they've seen stuff. So look, see, panicking, setting off the thing. Money's continuing to go up. So, that is a good situation as far as I am concerned. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to put in another power plant here. Now, if you build areas, they can't get in there. But if you put another one here, that area cannot be got to by your minions, which means guys will tunnel in, come out in that area, and then start blowing shit up. So you've always got to make sure everything is accessible. Now, what you also have on these power things are these things, which are basically capacitors. And if you look here, you can see how much charge they've got on them. So if for whatever reason you have a power outage, the batteries will run your base for a brief period of time. But if all the power goes completely, then what will happen is that your base will become completely empty, or not so much completely empty, sorry. What it means is that basically all the power will go off and all your doors will open, which means that if there's any enemy agents, they will have free reign all over your entire base, which you don't want. So these guys continue to get out, but unfortunately these people are not. That needs a technician to replace it. And what we'll also need is another one in there. So those guys may break out. But the thing is, see, look, they haven't actually seen anything. So I do wish these idiots would actually panic into these sensors. That's the advantage of having... there we go. That's the advantage of having a system that triggers this trap outside of the actual trap area, so it's not dependent on them to set it off. Even though they seem to be doing a pretty damn good job so far. Oh, is that... Oh, look, here we go. We've got possibility for more tourists. So let's keep an eye on that. Let's open that door and see if they make their way. No, they're not. Okay, so it looks like they're only going to make their way on the first run. So, you can see here, guy just about to place one of these things. Probably down there. Now, you can see there, this is how you link it up. See, so what happens is we get this one here, and we just click it to there, and it's now created a link. So that one will set off that, which sets the whole thing in motion. You see all of these all linked in the same way, and as they get, there we go, set off. And away they go. So, that is that as it stands at the moment. Now, we don't need any, because the thing is, right, what happens is that, let's see how many guards we've got. Oh. Okay, so there we go. One of the missions has been completed, which is Prime Lords, build an inner sanctum and a conference table, which is essentially what's happened there. So I'm going to keep my guy here though, because he's replenishing the stats of all my guys. Now, what will happen is if I then start changing... No, stay there, you silly boy. What I'll do is I'll start changing now all of these to level 4. Now, it basically won't mean anything to the guys. They won't be able to move anywhere. They won't be able to get inside. There's nothing that you can store in these doors really anyway. But the reason we're doing it is to allow the soldiers, these guys here, see look, all these guys all arming up, watch this. So this fella here, Gerald Mao, who is on guard duty, you'll see he'll march up to one of these doors and stand to attention outside it. There you go, he's now on guard duty. So what will happen is that that'll then be switched around and all the rest of it, and then if we put some chairs in here, we put a nice chair in there, and a nice chair there, and a drinks machine between them. Can we fit another? No, we can't. Just put another in there. So that gives them basically what happens is that they then go somewhere. Now watch this. There we go. Those guys immediately react to that guy and then kill him straight away because they're all armed to the teeth. So that's why you have this door, and then literally the only entrance into my base is through this corridor of armed guards. No, nobody takes a bullet to a knee. They take a bullet to a face quite often, but not to the knee. So you can see there, continuing, more circling going on. And he set it off again. And that's why I love the agents, because they're so technically dim. Okay, so what I think I need is another camera just there. Actually, no. There. And then I'll also put another loudspeaker there as well. And then what we can do is put another speaker there. Oh, sorry, camera there and there. And you can actually then choose, see, that one there, you can choose which circuit they're actually going to be on. So when we start putting cameras around here, see that, Zeus? Deuce even, sorry mate. So you can see here the training continuing, the technicians all doing their thing. This guy's training to be a technician, as you can see. He's training up on his technician stuff. Oh god, he's taking a swig of it, that's always dangerous. And he's now learnt. He's now a technician. So, this is the training area here. Now, let's see what we need to do, because we've got all of those missions done. Now, can we do this one? No, we've only got one worker there. So what we're going to do is you can basically have them either hiding, which means they're not stealing any money, okay? They're going to be stealing, in which case they'll get money and it will go to your income every 60 seconds, yeah? Or they can be plotting, which basically means what they do is they look around for potential missions that could exist. On the later difficulty levels, you have to plot to find the important missions. And also, you can actually put other guys here. So, like, for example, if you click on a guard, you can actually say, guards actually improve the general security level, or improve the chances of certain missions occurring. The same with scientists and other stuff like that. Now, let's see, that mission there, wasn't it? And that needs 4 workers. And then we'll just put a guard in there as well. Oh, no, it was that one, was it? Yeah, 3 workers in there. And a guard. There we go. So, you'll see now, There we go, some guards making their way out. As well as other guards now making their way up towards the main corridor to replace them. Oh dear. That's a little bug where sometimes they get stuck in that wall, or it keeps blowing them back. When they stand there, it blows them back into that wall and eventually kills them. Like that, you see. So, the thing is, he's seen too much, so he'll be marked for death. And so will he. And so will he. Now, what we can do later on is we can actually build turrets or sentry guns as we research them later on. Excellent. Well done, Cal. Good job, mate. So, that's looking good. Now, let's have a look at our missions. So, Indian subcontinent, North America, the inscrutable Li Ying Lo. Okay, so let's go for Notorious Guy. Let's go here, shall we? And what we'll do is we'll put in 5 guys, a couple of soldiers and that guy, and just tell them to plot. And they'll actually go, you can see here where helicopters are going to drop people off. Which is where they're looking to go at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, so we're going to drop 4 people off there to do that mission. So, this is where the pace of the game tends to change, because you're locked in and you're now trying to do certain things here. So you've also got optional objectives, see? You've got to collect 4 parts of a Native American totem pole. So that's an optional objective. So you see we've done that first one, and now we've got to get these other 3. So it means we have to plot out these guys in these areas. So probably 1 over here, 1 in here, and maybe 1 over here in the African subcontinent. And that takes time.
Warning, high security door breached.
Here we go. So they've broken out.
Detected on security network.
And there we go. See that? See that? Because I put the camera there, and those guys are marked for death. Means that now they're going to die horribly. See? There we go. Lord Kane doing his thing. Here we go. Both dead. What's this? Oh, they're tourists. So there you go. That guy hasn't made his way out yet, but we've still got the 2 tourists in there. Other guy didn't see a thing, walked out of the building because all he saw was basically a corridor. So there's nothing really else to report for that guy. And these guys will then return to their duty. Which is essentially what they do. So, as you can see, these things, body bags that are put in here, eventually decay game-wise over the course of time. There's nothing else we can do in that respect. So let's move this guy around. Keep the general level of interest at least refreshed a little bit. You have to go and hunt for some food then, won't you, Cal? I gave you all the carrots. So, let's see. Let's see. So you can see here, this is my helicopter dropping people out. So these guys are now plotting. Here you go, see, look. So guard, basically, he's great for capturing money. He's terrible for thinking, but he's great for protecting. Protects allies in battle. This guy shortens the duration of acts of infamy and boosts the information level in the region. See? So, mission, go.
Mission underway.
Mission,
Intruder alert.
go.
Security door bypassed.
Mission,
Mission.
go. So let's find out what's happened. Oh, he's making a run for it. He's probably going to make it back to his base. And I'm going to get heat as a result of that. Damn it. That's annoying. Yeah, he's going to make it. See, he made it. Damn. You can see when that flashes, that basically means that...
Hello, Delhi. This is Abdul's Eye in the sky, reporting on traffic from the top of an elephant. Delhi, Delhi. This is Abdul's Eye in the sky, reporting on traffic from the top of an elephant. Delhi, Delhi. This is Abdul's Eye in the sky, reporting on traffic from the top of an elephant. Delhi, Delhi. This is Abdul's Eye in the sky, reporting on traffic from the top of an elephant. Delhi, Delhi. This is Abdul's Eye in the sky, reporting on traffic from the top of an elephant. Delhi, Delhi. This is Abdul's Eye in the sky, reporting on traffic from the top of an elephant. Delhi, Delhi. This is Abdul's Eye in the sky, reporting on traffic from the top of an elephant. Delhi, Delhi. This is Abdul's Eye in the sky, reporting on traffic from the top of an elephant. Delhi, Delhi. This is Abdul's Eye in the sky, reporting on traffic from the top of an elephant. Delhi, Delhi. This is Abdul's Eye in the sky
From up here, I can see a tailback ahead caused by a sacred cow in the road.
There's that boy.
There's also a tailback behind me caused by stress by my elephant. Moving on to news from the subcontinent, the evil mastermind has struck again, despite the best efforts of Sable's colonial forces.
So now,
Hello there. This is Reverend Archer with the Polynesian Public Service broadcast on a mission in Papua New Guinea. I've got an exciting program lined up for you today. First a few hymns and a bit of a pray, then we'll see if the Macat tribe managed to give up headhunting for Lent. I've also heard that some evil men have recently been causing mischief in these parts, so make sure you take a good look.
yeah, you will eventually dominate the world. I have done a...
It's the Sahara event, covering current events across all of Northern Africa. Our big story is the shocking raid that took place earlier today. The identity of those responsible is still not known, but Smash is reported to have several leads they are investigating. And now, the weather. The outlook for the Sahara is the same as usual. Drier than a dehydrated cream cracker on a sunbed.
Dehydrated cream cracker on a sunbed. For those of you who aren't aware, this Elixir Games, unfortunately no longer in business, with some of the same guys who worked on Theme Hospital. So it's got that same sense of humour throughout the entire game. So, let me show you something else, right? See this? I just pressed 1, so you can actually set it as bookmarks, and it will remember the orientation of the camera, the zoom level, and everything associated to it. So, we do this one here. Let's straighten it up a little bit. There we go. Like so. Control 1. Okay? So, we've done that. Now, let's move over to, for example, this spot here. Zoom in. Control 2. Yeah? And then what we'll also do is go over to here and set that to level. Let's just straighten that up a bit. The OCD is going a little bit wild. And set that to control 3. So press 1, press 2, press 3. And then you can zoom around your entire base. See, look. See, the 2 tourists have died now. Oh my guards. I think I've sent them all away. There we go. So, when you click on that once, click on it again, and it just silences the alarm. So you're still in yellow alert, but it's just that the alarm isn't sounding. Because otherwise the constant sound of it would just drive you balmy. Kill. Kill him. Kill him now. What that means is that basically means he's been caught on the camera. Just that thing there. See? And so he's now going to have a big punch up with Lord Kane. And it didn't go well. See? Press 2, press 3, press 1. Okay. So, let's see. What's the time? 21:47. I'll probably call it a day in about 10-15 minutes because I need to go to bed. Because I've got a very early start in the morning. So, if you see here, 29 of 30, great. 5 of 5. Now we're in a strong position to start doing things. See this guy? Let's get the American crime lord. In the meantime, we'll just set these guys plotting. And we'll put some more guys in there as well. And look, as a result of that plotting, we got another mission, see? And so here you need 6 guards and 3 mercenaries, which we haven't seen before. So we can't actually do that mission yet. But look over here. Other missions, 10 workers. Felonious fundraisers, 6 valets. Steal the blueprints, completed, see? And as you can see, the heat level in America is pretty high. Look at that. There's the guy we're after. So if we tell these guys to hide, now that they've plotted this guy out, they should not, technically, have a problem. But we've only got 5 valets available to us. Yeah, eventually you will dominate the entire world once you get to the end of the game. So, there we go. That's still continuing to blast. And off he goes, doing his thing. So he'll continue to go round. The trouble is, you can see here, I've sent
Pacific Radio. The West Coast is abuzz with rumors that Marvin DeLuca, the reclusive crime boss, has been spotted boarding a plane at a private airfield outside Los Angeles. DeLuca is rarely seen in public since the famous Laszlo twin murders. So, whatever has drawn the Don out of his hiding must be important. Perhaps a grand meeting of crime bosses, Bill? Brr, I wouldn't like to be in a room with guys like that. All those big guns. You think they're compensating for something, Larry? Eh? Well, I must stress that Bill's views do not represent my own. Hey, Bill, you want to get capped?
Love it. So there we go, just put a couple of batteries in there as well. Extra capacity, quite literally. And you'll get better power stations or power producing areas later on in the map. You can actually research them. So that's now completed. So you can see there's now an enemy agent there. So we shall now hide for a while. And the same with this guy. We're hiding. And we need to get the 5 valets in there. So, let's see, what are our options? Let's get these guys plotting, see what we can plot up there. And if we can put 1 in there, or 2 in there, 2 in there, 2 in there, plot, plot, plot. So this is the guy we need to go for, and we need the 5 valets, but where are the rest of the valets? So now one thing that's quite interesting, right, is that if you click out of that one and then into here quick enough, they'll be transferred literally from there to there almost immediately. Unfortunately, I didn't do it quick enough. So if I look at the numbers on the troops, I'm going to need more valets. And I'm going to need more people, because you can see I'm down to 27 minions, so I need to turn that number up, get my minions in as quickly as possible.
Warning, an object is being stolen by an intruder.
What?
Kill tag issued. Intruder detected on security network.
There we go, so Marvin DeLuca should be appearing shortly. Well done, mate. You got a long distance, didn't you? Well played. So, let's wait and see what happens. What do the valets do? They basically look after the other people. They're the only ones who can put fires out. And they are the first rung of the social minions that go on to build other things. You need to have a valet before you can go on to the next level. Same that you need technicians before you can go to the next level. Same as you need guards before you can go to the next level. But you can't unlock them until you've captured a guy, interrogated him for his knowledge, and go from there. So I'm noticing an awful lot.
Security door bypassed.
An awful lot. Has he got any heat on him? He has. He's going to make it away. Damn it. And if she's going to go in there, let's see if we can get the tourists in there. Yep, see, he's made it. See, normally what I do is I have gun turrets, so when they run out of here, they just get shot by the gun turrets and die horribly. Is it only fair? It's just polite, really. See, look, there we go. 1 guy going in. 2 guys going in. The young lady's also going in. We lock that door, they'll panic. You expect when you're running around a random building in your bikini top or whatever the hell it is. Close that door. There we go, problem solved. Some more money will be generated by hapless tourists who will continue to panic and run wild. Oh look, see, look, that's a guy parachuting in. Now what you can actually do also is outside you can put an outdoor security camera like that. Now later on these guys will gravitate towards those, but you can actually disguise them so they don't know what it is. You know what, screw it, I just want him dead. Ninja. There we go. He got gang raped, quite literally. And there's his body bag and his body being taken off. And look, we've now got numbers of guards in here again, which is great. So, let's just check, because I don't know if Marvin DeLuca has actually made it. He has. So there you go. He's now waiting at the Sinister conference table. And what's this? More agents. And they're probably from... Where are they? Patriot. So if we look on the thing, that's where they're from. Oh, look at that. And it tells you how many resources what resources you got in the region and how many you need. So that could be interesting. That could be my first piece of loot. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then how many technicians? I've only got 3 available. Oh look at this, all this plotting. Oh, loot. So 2 valets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then how many guards? 4. Here we go. So let's try that for the first bit of loot. Now here they need the 5 valets, don't they? Let's put 6 in. And see what happens. So we've just got to wait for all those guys to be delivered. Oh good. Oh no, don't go in there. Idiot. Oh, you fool. See, he's gone in to pick up that body bag now, and he's going to be in there for good. Because he's now caught up. See, those guys will go in there. I'll get all the money. And see, these guys have little sensors as they go over the things there to stop themselves from setting off the sensors as your own people run over it. There we go. He's going to panic. Good, he can stay in there. See, this guy switches off all the sensors as he makes his way over there. But look at that money. See, it's starting to tick up quite seriously. And because there's poor people in there, see, look at that money all continuing to tick up. Look at that pile of gold, looking so much sexier now. And that guy pretty much will just be in there till he dies, because it's not in my interest to get him out again. Too much hassle. So, and see, helicopter delivery. And you can see now, my notoriety rating is... So let's wait and see. They should be plotting. He's plotting. How did you get tons of food, Cal? Come on, spit it out, Callum. How did you get tons of food? You didn't sacrifice somebody, did you? Or turn someone into a carrot? The thing is also, guys in here are also regarded as being available to you when they're out here as well. So, hide. 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 You have to... These guys basically hide temporarily while the agents are in the area. So hide, because otherwise they'll die because of what the plotting that they're doing. $23 cooked steaks each. Wow. Come on. How did you do it then, Callum? Tell me. Tell me all. Spill the beans. Spill those beans. Spill them. Okay. Let's see. That's working fine, as you can see. Generating us decent amounts of money, and we're getting close to about $1 million in the bank, which is perfect. And those tourists are doing a fantastic job of continually setting everything off. So, and because we've got a number in there, if we could get double or triple that number, the money would just roll in. So we can hopefully get to that position. So let's see. We've got Marvin DeLuca. Have these guys buggered off yet? Yes, they have. Go. Those guys haven't. They need those 5 technicians. Okay. Let's put a few guys in there. A few guys in there. And a few guys in there to plot out those guys. And maybe a few guys in there. Plot away, fellas. Plot away. So let's leave that. And anytime you see that flashing, it means you're starting to lose people in the world map, so to speak. So, let's see.
This is the Pan-Arabic Wireless Service at 8 o'clock. The pressure continues to mount on Smash as they struggle to contain the burgeoning global crime wave that has now begun to affect the Middle East.
Ah, you dirty cheater, Cal. X-Screen, I've already done the whole game from start to finish on my channel. I've already done it from start to finish, mate. Check it out on the channel. Just do a search for How to Be Evil. Come on, lads. Get in there. See if we can get more people into the honey trap. Oh! No, that should be level 1 so that they come through. Ah, damn it. Just stay in there, you fools. Get those guys in. Damn it. See, look. They're stealing that in their backpack. This guy's stealing some of my gold. That tart. Unfortunately, I've got no guards in the area to deal with him. And he's going to take huge amounts of heat. And attention, which I don't want. See? Look, this little dick. And there you go. Ah, swank. Don't tell me that. Wow, did they steal back the bloody carpet straight away? Those tarts. So, how many guards? And how many valets? 2. Right, so let's see. Let's get that guy. And let's see what else we can do. Okay. Now. It's alright, mate. I don't mind. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll actually create a farm and do all that kind of stuff, so that'll happen. So let's see, yep. Get some people in there. Once we've done with this area, we can do some other stuff. How many do we need for that? Need a couple of workers, another valet, and some guards. We'll put a couple of guards in there. So as you can see here, these guys, you'll see these little counters get knocked off as they get killed while doing the actual mission. I shall be finishing very shortly, and then I'm going to bed. He's here. Ahmed is a Christian, Robin Hood-like figure. Popularity is the only thing that stops the Indian government destroying him. If the people of India knew his main source of revenue is kidnapping and selling untouchables for medical research, his reputation would be ruined. Time for a spot of blackmail. There you go, see, look, one of my guards got killed. Plot, plot, plot. It was called How to Be Evil, yeah. Don't know how they got that far. Oh god, soldiers. See, this is where they start blowing shit up.
Greetings, friends. It's total gridlock here in Delhi today.
And they're going to start basically blowing everything up, so I've got to deal with those guys
crime
now.
boss who's come out of hiding for the first time in years to catch a plane to an unknown destination. Despite his checkered history, Krishnan remains a popular Indian folk hero for defying British colonialism.
See, they're basically going to blow everything up now. See? And because they're armed to the teeth, it could be a problem. This is what happens when you get too much heat. You see, they're just keeping blowing everything up. They're going to blow up all these doors, they're going to blow up all this stuff, they're going to stop. But they hopefully... Oh, damn it. I don't want these guys in there. I'm probably going to lose these guys as a result. See, look, these guys are going to put out the fire, but they can't. This guy's no use whatsoever. The soldiers are a pain in the ass. Oh look, frogman. Random frogman. Flaming frogman, in fact. Lord Kane has learnt a new special ability. Good. Right, let's get those soldiers back. And let's do an item there. Watch there, see, look. Yeah, okay, let's do that one. And then let's get those guys back. And that one. Let's see, can we do that? Yes, we can do that one too. Okay. Oh, look, finally, they're all bloody dead. Well, nearly all of them are. This guy can now learn a new skill. Let's give him smooth operator. Because that's the needs more points out of all of them. Come on, get him. Get the frogman. Nice kick. Long distance kick for the win. So, as you can see... Oh, look at this. Look at all this. Hide. Hide.
This is the Pan-Arabic wireless service at 8 o'clock. The pressure continues to mount on Smash as they struggle to contain the burgeoning global crime wave that has now begun to affect the Middle East. A prominent oil sheik spoke out this afternoon.
The outrage makes me question why OPEC members are taking our money to Smash when it's so obviously ill-equipped to protect our interests.
Hide.
Good morning. This is Sahara event, covering current events across all of Northern Africa. Our big story is the shocking raid that took place earlier today. The identity of those responsible is still not known, but Smash is reported to have several leads they are investigating.
See what I mean?
And now the weather. The outlook for the Sahara
So,
is the
here,
same
see
as
that?
dry
See that
and a
area of
dry
effect?
cracker on a Sunday.
So if I put that there, it means that when everybody walks down this corridor, that area of effect, which is basically the area of effect improves their loyalty as they walk past it. So that's why I built that 3 wide, so that I can put that in the middle. I can put multiple items in the middle, and every time they walk down this corridor, because this is where most of the movement will be, they'll get all their stuff replenished. And exactly the same along here. So this will all be filled with loot. They'll walk all around this area and continually have their stats refreshed. Okay. Here we go. See? Let's put that one. Put that one in there. See? So you can see here. See, look, all of that. They're all having those stats refreshed. See? You'll see that going up. Those are going down because they're carrying the body bags. He's looking okay. And there we go. Here's some more of the valets come back now. As you can see here, this is all that's left of the area. So we now have to put in a new door. And we'll also have to put in more pressure pads again. So hold down shift. And then put 2 here. And then put 2 there. Whoops. And get rid of that. There we go. So those will all get built. Great. Wonderful. Look, see, body bags will just last in there as well.
Security door bypassed. Intruder tagged for termination.
What I should do, what I should consider,
Security network.
is moving that to there,
Object will be moved.
that to there, and actually putting in a standard door for the time being, so I can stop them getting out. Oh, what do you know, soldiers?
Kill tag issued. Intruder tagged for termination.
Kill everyone on sight. All of them. I want them all dead. And all these guys too.
Kill tag issued.
And then let's get... yeah, numbers are still high. That's good. Why am I in BF4? Oh, I forgot to change it. Sorry. Let me guess, more soldiers? Oh no! Voluptuous birds. Good patriot burglars with large tits. Essentially. So. There's a good chance that they're going to take out that camera because they see it. So, let's return to yellow alert for the time being. Clear out all those body bags and kill all of them. No, I can't, mate. I really need to sleep. I just can't stop playing bloody Evil Genius. So addictive, this game. I just love it so much. Oh, that's another thing. Look, the mouse maze. You can actually put that in, keep people's attention in that area. There we go. So put 2 mouse mazes in. Or mice mazes, mazes a la mouse. There we go. So you can see there's 2, Krishnan and the other guy. Now, let's have a look here. Look at this. Ah, look. There's that guy. So they want X amount of guards. Let's send 8. And what's that? Oh, they want 9 workers. Let's put those in as well. And then put that in and that in. And then we'll steal that. And this looks like a good possibility. Because what happens is you can... That'll be the soldiers. On camera. Red alert. Kill them all. Oh, here comes the cavalry. Get them, fellas. Oh, she's going to walk into a great moment. Yeah, kill her as well. I'll go away, you stupid woman. As you can see now, the Uber trap is now empty. And there we go, the last of the soldiers is now being finished off. There we go. Turn that level down to 0. What's this? Oh, another ninja. There we go. So there you have it. That is your final dealt with enemies. What's in here? What's... Oh yeah, of course, the crime lords. Hairy Muff. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of body bags. But on the plus side, I can now link everything back up, like so. Rodney, you plonker. That's what you get. You want to leave my organisation, feel free, but don't complain when I shoot you. It's only fair. And then that one goes there, and that one goes there. So there you have it. That guy unfortunately has been kind of made dumb by the bad effect of the body bag, so eventually that body bag will get taken away and slung up in here somewhere. We'll just put on the floor, and look, you see these guys all struck dumb by it. And then one of these guys probably will end up getting involved and making them feel better. So, but that affects the blue stat. You can see there. See, look, the blue stat. That's constantly refreshing that. But it's that one that's the problem. So, but these things here will refresh these stats here. You can see all these stats will slowly refresh over the course of time. Okay. So, let's see. Let us... What's that one? Oh, it's that, isn't it? Yeah. Go. And what's that one? Oh, yeah. Now, the reason it's not showing me the time, see that? Is because I've got nobody in my control room. Now, the way I can get around that, as you can see, the numbers are starting to recover.
Your usefulness has reached an end.
Is to increase that. Oh, about to execute one of the guards to make the rest of them work harder. Ideally, I didn't really want to do that, but never mind, I did click on it. Is that soldiers? Of course it is. So this is because of the amount of heat that I've got on me at the moment. So it could be that what I have to do is make a decision and not do anything else, because look at the heat in this area. See, it's off the scale. And here you can see these guys are just about finishing while they've got a guy there to stop them. And so we'll have to send more of those guys out there as well. And so this is the problem that we're going to have now, is if I set these guys to hiding while they're doing the mission will fail instantly. But they've got to finish it. See, 52 seconds left. And in the meantime, it means also I won't have enough people to do that mission. Hence the reason why I'm bringing in more people. So, oops. Was that right? No, that's wrong. That's right, there we go. So hopefully... Oh God, here we go again. Just after I've got the bloody things repaired. Isn't that typical? So what we'll do is we'll do a psychic terror.
Is that an order?
And these guys will all be terrified. At least I hope they will. Bong indeed. There we go.
The secretive criminal who has for so long been controlling the Chinese underworld has finally been thrust out into the open. It is believed that he may be attending a meeting with other powerful crime bosses. This man has defied the party on many occasions, so it is your duty to apprehend the villain if you see him. The chairman demanded.
Well, you can't argue with that if the chairman demands it. So the punch-up, as you can see, is continuing. I'm losing a few men. Lord Kane can learn a new ability. Fantastic. Because he's been kicking major bottom. Good job, Lord Kane. Psychic terror. Very good. So, Lord Kane, fantastic job, sir. Don't mess with that man. And, obviously, we'll wait for the other guy to turn up and end up there. So, in the meantime... Yes, we can do it. Let's go. But let's put a couple of extra workers in there, because if we don't have enough workers, let's put 4 technicians in as well. It could turn into a shitstorm. See? Now, if we do that one, there'll be 2 workers, 2 valets, and then we can take the guys from there, the guards I think it is, or the techs from over there. Now let's check out, there we go, see look how much that's down, so we need to ramp that up really quickly to get the numbers in. Okay. Let's capture him.
Attention, citizens of Montana. This is a party announcement. Our
There we
country
go.
has once more been desecrated by the unknown evil organization that has shown great disrespect to both the exalted party chairman and to Anvil. They are not believed to be aligned with the Western capitalist big dogs, but at this stage, nothing is settled.
Well, there you go then. So let's turn that back down again. As you can see, all the guards will start being trained again. There we go. There's our third guy in place. Guy looks like a bloody skunk. So the sinister conference table and the impressive desk. You can see loads of video stuff going on. So
I think.
okay. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for this. Oh God. For this evening. Hello, boys. Where's Lord Kane?
Bow down before me.
Yes. This will basically terrify all of them into stupefaction. So they'll bow down before him. And then make them all frightened. And then basically kill them all off.
Get ready for the case.
See? Those guys are going to run for it. So, some of those guards, unfortunately, they probably, they've run off. Buggers. Never mind. So, let's see. No, don't have enough space for that at the moment. Thank you, Drake. Sarky bastard. Okay. Ah, here we go. Put that to level 1. Oh, God.
Kill tag issued.
Oh, now he's on fire. Idiot. Ah, come on. I'm going to get rid of that so that I can put a camera there. So this guy, there we go, he's finally died. But even the fire extinguisher, how's that for irony? The fire extinguisher is on fire. Why he stopped to... Ugh. Valet's not particularly smart. More soldiers! Yay! Just what we need. And the resulting explosion probably blew up the valet. Never mind. So, there you have it. Let's mark all them for mass murder. And you guys will have to wait and see how it turns out.